Hi, I'm Tom and I'm on a mission to accumulate Venice Token. With the Venice ecosystem splitting into two tokens, the Venice token ticker VVV and the new token ticker Diem, Diem, I asked myself the question, if I had some dry powder, which token should I buy? Okay, so Diem is tokenized compute, a fixed amount of compute, $1 of compute per day. And if you squint, you could view Diem a little like a stablecoin in some ways. So you don't buy a stablecoin unless you need it. You don't buy a stablecoin to speculate on its value. I mean, very occasionally you might, if the stablecoin has like depegged and you're speculating on it repegging, but that's a very, very rare event. And I think it's the same for Diem. If you're speculating on a stablecoin, you know you're playing with fire, right? I think it's going to be similar with Diem. After initial volatility, it's going to find a fair market price, which is going to be a function of the quality of AI that Venice can provide. And the market cap of Diem should be a function of how much AI firepower that Venice has to its name, i.e., like how many GPUs Venice has a claim to. Diem shouldn't wildly fluctuate. No one would want it to. Um, you don't want your utility coin to be interesting. You want it to be boring. You know, it should be boring. But I should say, Diem is not a stable coin. Officially, it's a range-bound perpetuity. I'm just lumping the two together to demonstrate that Diem is different from a token like ETH, where the value is more about the future value, the vibes, than based on the fundamental utility that ETH has today. Diem should have limited upside and limited downside if it works as expected. It's designed not to moon and not to crash. And to hammer the point home, you shouldn't buy Diem expecting it to moon, and I wouldn't actually be surprised if the price of Diem trends ever so slightly down in the fullness of time by design. Like the price of Diem might be a function of Moore's law, and as GPUs get better and compute gets cheaper, $1 of compute should go further and further, and you may need less Diem to get the same amount of thinking done. On the other hand, GPUs don't get cheaper in time, they just get better, and I expect the appetite for thinking time will be voracious. And of course, $1, the denominator, doesn't stay $1 in terms of purchasing power. It loses 2% of value per year. So there's lots of variables, and I need to give more thought to the shape of the Diem chart over the years. Anyway, back at the ranch. After saying Diem could be viewed similar to a stablecoin, let's get back to the question. Which token should you buy if you want the upside of what Venice stands for? The answer's really simple. Buy Venice token, buy VVV. Most people can ignore Diem completely. Most people can pretend it never existed and still be fully invested in the upside of private and uncensored artificial intelligence. VVV existed before this change, and VVV will exist after. If you're staked, there's nothing to do. You don't need to click a single button. You'll not have any kind of downside if you're on holiday right now and don't even know that there's a change. There's no need to worry, everything's fine. And I'm not doing anything myself. The Venice team have done a great job at upgrading in a minimally disruptive way, and VVV is basically kind of backwards compatible in some ways. Now, if you're a developer building an application that needs to get AI prompts answered, and you've selected Venice as your AI provider, then you are going to need Diem. But honestly, still, the answer is to buy Venice token. Just buy VVV. If you buy Venice token, you can mint your own Diem and get API access, and you'll also have the upside of getting ongoing yield. And by the way, Venice is honouring historical API access for 30 days, so you don't need to take action right away. You do need to take action, but there's no rush. Okay, what about if you're not a developer but you are a user of AI tools? For example, maybe you run an AI wingman application like Goose from Block, or if you use a code editor like VS Code with an AI code assistant plugin, um, and you want your AI to be private or to access uncensored models, then you do need an API key, and you're going to need Diem to use that API key. But I think the same logic applies as for developers. You buy VVV, mint your own Diem, and enjoy the ongoing yield. Okay, so then who should buy Diem? Well, I mean, traders that spotted something is overvalued or undervalued, um, or arbitrage managers, trying to make money balancing supply and demand, or liquidity providers trying to make money in the trading fees from the arbitrage of VVV and Diem. But probably these use cases are the same people. In either case, if you're buying Diem without planning to use the Venice API, then it's similar to buying a stablecoin hoping you can make money on a depegging event. You might be playing with fire. Ask yourself, do you have an edge over others? Are you the smartest person in the room? If not, you could be exit liquidity. The people who have the edge are the ones who know how many GPUs or a cash tokens, ticker AKT. Those are the ones that have the edge. Those are the folk that can estimate the fair value of Diem accurately. The recent mega pump in VVV probably means the market is agreeing with me, like VVV seems to be the play. I'm keeping it simple. I'm DCAing into VVV, staking it, hodling. I'm fading Diem for now. But I will prepare a bucket of popcorn to watch the show in 2 days' time, 20th of August. I do expect winners and losers, and I don't think we'll get the same kind of fireworks as we had at the launch of Venice. I still can't believe the mania that priced VVV near $23. But that shows markets can be wild. Maybe this time it'll be wild too. Today, day 3, I bought 2.5 Venice tokens for $10. I now hodl 8.11 Venice tokens acquired for $30. Yes, I'm a totally insubstantial small fry, and it's obvious my word should hold no weight at all. But everyone has to start somewhere. That's all. Go seize the day.